Right. Clause 9.3 Management Review. Let me guess how yours goes. Somebody books an hour. Somebody, and by somebody I mean Dave, builds the deck at 11 at night the evening before. Because Dave is the one person in your small SaaS company who actually knows where the risk register lives. Top management arrive. The deck gets opened for the first time. In the meeting, everyone nods at slide 4. Someone says, "Great work, Dave. Photo taken, minutes filed. Certificate, please." Cute. Here is the thing. That is not a review, that is a photo opportunity with an agenda. And I say that with love, because I have absolutely been the person building the deck at 11 at night, and I absolutely told myself it counted. So what does the standard actually ask for? Because this is a small subclause, and I'm not going to pad it out for you. 9.3 has 3 parts, and they are all short. 9.3.1. Top management shall review the information security management system at planned intervals. Planned, not when the auditor emails, and the review has a purpose, which is to make sure the thing remains suitable, adequate, and effective. 3 words: suitable, adequate, effective. Is it the right shape for this business? Is there enough of it? Is it actually working? Now hold that, because most reviews only ever answer a 4th question, which is, did we do the meeting? Different question. 9.3.2 is the inputs, and this is where the standard stops being vague and gets specific. It gives you a list, status of actions from previous management reviews, changes in external and internal issues relevant to the system, and changes in the needs and expectations of interested parties, feedback on information security performance, and that one unpacks trends in nonconformities and corrective actions, monitoring and measurement results, audit results, and how you are doing against your information security objectives. Feedback from interested parties. Results of risk assessment, and the status of the risk treatment plan, and opportunities for continual improvement. Read that list again and notice what it is. That is not a slide pack. That is a set of things that have to already exist before the meeting, out in the business, generating actual data. Clause 9.1 is measurement, 9.2 is internal audit, 9.3 eats what those two produce, 10.1 is where the improvement goes, that is the whole loop, and 9.3 is the bit where humans in charge look at it and choose. Watch what happens when the deck is built the night before. Dave cannot invent trends. Trends need history. Dave cannot invent monitoring results if nobody was monitoring. So what Dave produces is a beautifully formatted description of the present tense. Here's our risk register. Here are our policies. Here's a green tick. It looks like evidence. It is a screenshot. Sound familiar? That is the distressing bit. A management review deck assembled the night before is not a review of your security. It is a review of Dave's PowerPoint skills. And Dave's PowerPoint skills are excellent, which is exactly why nobody notices. Stay with me, because part 3 is the one people skip. 9.3.3 Outputs. The results of the management review shall include decisions related to continual improvement opportunities and any need for changes to the management system. And you retain documented information as evidence of the results. Decisions, that is the word. Not observations, not noted. Decisions. So here is a genuinely useful test you can run on your last review, and you can run it in about 90 seconds. Open the minutes, count the decisions, not the topics, not the attendees, the decisions, something that changed, someone who owns it, a date it is due by. If your count is 0, you did not hold a management review, you held a status update with senior people in the room, and the standard asked for something else. And then the follow-on test, which is crueler. Go to the review before that one. Look at its actions. Are they done? Because 9.3.2 literally opens with status of actions from previous management reviews. That input only exists if the last meeting produced something to have a status about. A chain of reviews that each produce nothing is a chain that can never satisfy its own first input. You have built a loop that feeds on air. Adorable, really. Very tidy, completely hollow. Now, I'm not a lead auditor. And I'm not going to pretend to be one. I'm not going to tell you what any specific auditor will accept, because I do not know, and neither does anyone selling you a template pack. What I will tell you is the plain reading of the clause, and the plain reading is unambiguous. Real inputs in, real decisions out, written down. For a 10-person SaaS company, that is not a big lift. Honestly, it might be 45 minutes, twice a year if the data has been quietly accumulating all along. Send the pack out 4 days before. 4 days, not 4 minutes. Give people a chance to arrive with an opinion instead of a facial expression. Put the awkward things in it, the objective you missed, the corrective action still open since March, the customer security questionnaire that exposed a gap you have been not quite fixing. That is the review earning its existence, and the meeting itself should feel slightly uncomfortable, because a review where everything is fine is a review that was not looking. So the dare, before your next one, do this. Send the pack out days ahead, with at least one genuinely inconvenient number in it. Then run the meeting with a single rule. Nobody leaves until there are 3 decisions written down, each with a name and a date, 3. And at the next review, the first thing on the agenda is what happened to those 3. Do that twice in a row and you will have a management review. Keep opening the deck in the meeting and you have got a nice photo frame it. It is the only thing you will get out of it.